situation.
I like that you mentioned though, about accountability, because what I wanted to kind of talk about today is like, I think we've have 200 something episodes, 270 something episodes. We've talked about it a little bit before, but like the power of like community, and like what I mean is like, yo, you're the community of like your people that's in your circle that, for example, like that like hold you accountable to things that you can go to. Like I thought about it today because I was like, yo, today in the morning wasn't feeling it. I was kind of having like one of those days where it's like, road rage a little bit.
I feel that.
Yeah. But I was like, I went to this group, and it's like, the group specifically has a lot of like empowering people, inspiring people, people that are all about personal growth, people, that are great parents, things like that. Like everyone's really trying to better themselves because it comes from like a motivational speaker and stuff like that. And I'm about that too. And it's like, yo, when I just jotted in, I just expressed myself, and I got so much positive feedback. And it was like a blessing, you know what I'm saying? Because like, yeah, you could always go to like your people and your friends and other people and stuff like that. But sometimes like the reason why even like this brand, and like I started this brand fucking 7 years ago, was the power of perspective from people that you don't even really know. Yeah. Like, because I could talk to this guy every single day. He knows maybe the situation or whatever. And it's like biased,
right. Right.
Versus if I talk to someone I never even met before, it's like I'm biased perspective.
Yeah. That's facts.
And I think it's powerful when you just build that or you find that, and you have that community. So I kind of wanted each of us to kind of dig into those different communities that maybe we have either found, have not found, want to find, other communities that we want to get into maybe more. Because I don't mean necessarily, like I think we've touched upon like your local community of like just being active in your community. But I mean of like you, I know you have probably a community of like your creatives, or even like more in depth of like photography and film and this and that, and people that you can kind of just talk to, or for fitness or things like, like
I think more on the fitness and movies,
okay.
And like memes. That's about it. Like photography,
Not
that shit's
memes.
boring. Yeah, I'm a meme dealer. Like,
Yes.
do you understand? Like,
He is.
listen, everybody in this room knows.
He is.
If I'm
Are you
here,
gonna
that means
DM
I'm
me
not
mad funny
posted.
memes?
Yes.
It's gonna
Do
be
it.
chaos.
Do it.
Chaos.
Do it.
Chaos.
Joe, I want to be a part of your freaking community, Joe. I'm gonna hold you accountable.
Good
You
shit.
feel like shit, you fucking call me, Joe.
I appreciate
Fuck
it.
that. I'm the light. We're all the light. I'm gonna fucking help you find the light within.
100%, and that's what we all got to do.
God damn right.
Because that's always an ongoing thing. Like as you're trying to always do better, and just trying. Like I was talking to JoJo a little before we started recording. I'm like, I'm always trying to, like,
Me too.
I learned shit just enough. Like we're talking about the cameras and shit. I'm like, I learned just enough to get by because I'm trying to do better. I'm trying to like grow. I'm not trying to get stuck at just doing that. Like I'm just trying to learn it, do what I got to do, and then get on to the next one. Because if not, you're just going to be stagnant and just stuck in doing that. So I try to take that same approach in like a lot of different areas of life.
That's amazing.
And it's like for you now, like I said, you have her. Do you have other people that maybe now you would say that's part of like your community of certain things that you would share with, like, and it's all different, like I said, some things are maybe you're going to share like maybe your mental health,
Right.
and your, maybe if you're a parent, those type of things,
I'm not a mom.
or like personal growth. But then there's other areas you might share like your fitness.
Right.
So for you, when you first think of that, what are some of the kind of communities that you think of?
My family, because I'm Dominican, I have like at least like 800 cousins from my mom's side alone. So
That you're
it was
close
like
with?
I'm mad close with my cousins. Like, I mean, I can name Jara, Natasha, freaking Giselle. Hello, Giselle, which is like my sister. I
There you
have
go. Talk a
such.
little closer.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have such a huge support system in my bloodline because there's so many of us that I feel so freaking blessed. I have friends, but as I grew, growing older, that's come to like such a like minimum that I can't even count in like one freaking hand. Like, you know what I mean? I never really felt like the necessity to have mad friends, like, because I had such a huge family. Like, I have 2 sisters that I'm really, really close with, that I go to for everything. They're my rocks. Shout out to Rosie and Vanessa. I love you guys with my freaking soul. If it wasn't for you, I'd be a fucking shit stain. And like, but like, my family is my community because there's a lot of us.
Okay. Now, do you feel like you can go to them for everything?
Anything.
That's good.
Like
That's powerful.
anything. Like anything. I mean, I have been like in the worst of the worst of the bottom of the bottom. And I mean, I'm in my room. So I live with the middle sister, Rosie. And then I live on top of my mom, which lives with my younger sister. And we pay rent to her. It's a 2-family house. And there's been times I was diagnosed with depression and anxiety, clinical anxiety, and ADHD. So
Happens.
You feel me?
A lot of us.
it's why I'm an artist, honestly. I'm just
Like Jackson Pollock.
this is what makes us artists.
Right.
So I mean, there's been times that I've been literally like puking on the freaking floor, screaming like, Rosie, I'm fucking dying. And it's like right now, it's like in hindsight, I'm like, whatever. But at the moment, I really felt like I was fucking dying. And my sisters run. My family just runs. Like, what do you need? Immediately, And it's just like, to have that is so fucking, like, there's no price tag on that shit. You can't go buy that shit on a store. I'm so blessed. I need for nothing with them.
Yeah, that's super rare, honestly. You don't really hear about that too often, right?
Really?
Like, even what about you?
Right.
Like, what do you think?
Me?
Like, I don't.
It's a reverse. I have more friends that I can rely on than family.
Wow.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but sometimes you can't pick your family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the way it is. You just gotta accept it.
For me, it's kind of the same, but I now have like, I don't, those quote unquote friends, no, they're family. Like
Yeah.
at this point, you know what I mean? Like, nah. And it, for even like the actual family, it's not even like it just, bad or anything. It's just on one side, a lot of them passed away. On the other side, just, didn't click.
Yeah.
But there is tremendous, more than I've ever even could imagine, family with the friends. Like, they were like brothers. Like, literally, I don't even.
But that's
question
beautiful because it's the connection, not the bloodline. I have a best friend. Her name is Ashley, and she's like, I'm like, we're like this. And yeah, but like, if I could, like, I have like 4 friends. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, like, I don't know. It's just, I don't think there's any difference though. That bond that you guys have with your friends that you guys call family is
Right.
the same bond that I have with my family.
100%.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. And like, it's harder now too, as we get older, to have even friends or people you call family,
Right.
or to even still stick with your family. Like,
Yeah.
that's, you start noticing. Like, I said it probably on I think on Instagram or a previous episode or something. I was like, yo, it's crazy, but like nowadays you hear less of like, yo, we're gonna have Sunday dinner, or we're gonna go to grandma's house, or we're gonna be with the cousins. Like, you barely ever hear that anymore.
It's all like on the iPad. It's all on Zoom now.